Yeah, this recap totally reminds me about that episode in which Mando and Breaking Bad did the thing with the stuff and alerted the people that the whatchamacallit was happening, and so the dude went to the place for that period of time, all caught up. 27 seconds of logos for a TV show. Also, I just realized they've been spelling Star Trek wrong this whole time. Dino cranes. I'm sure he's doing some daily labor, but this doesn't look half bad for a prison. You get out into the open air, work on a project, and they even give you proper PPE. Hell, they could have frozen him in carbonite. So if I were Miggs, I'd be counting my blessings.
Inmate 34667, please follow Marshal Dune to transport.
Somebody gonna tell me what's going on here?
Well, that was easy. Is this seriously all it takes to spring a prisoner? Seemed like Mando was setting us up for a f***ing heist when he asked Kara this last episode. And he didn't even know she was a marshal before he got there. So what was he gonna do if she didn't have any official Republic authority? Also, I get that Mayfeld is a cautious guy, but he's also been in prison with, I'm assuming, only men. And someone who looks like Gina Carano just showed up wanting him to follow her. Does Star Wars not understand how boners work?
Inmate 34667.
I swear to God, they refer to Miggs by his inmate number so many times in the beginning of this episode. It's like they're trying to force me to memorize a phone number. And no one remembers phone numbers anymore. Oh, cool. Boba got a glow up. But seriously, there were deep scratches on that armor, including whatever chemical reaction happened while being partially digested by the Sarlacc. So how did he get this so clean in the short amount of time he's had it? Also, how'd he replace the rocket on his back? He used that sucker to blow up the stormtroopers in the last episode, so it should be disintegrated. Hell, Marshal Cobb also used it in his episode. How does this thing keep getting restored?
It was a long time ago, all right?
But you still know your Imperial clearances and protocols.
But would they still be active after being away for a long time? Seriously, I was once fired from a fast food place and couldn't get out the door because they'd already deleted my security code in the 30 seconds it took me to get my together. Man, this show sure does love it some ascending ship porn. Whoa, how'd Miggs get changed so quickly? And where do they have his clothes stored? Did they stop by a goth version of J. Crew on the way over here to pick up some duds?
They have his kid.
The little green guy?
And Mayfeld would care about this why? When he first ran into Mando and Grogu, he said this.
Me, I was never really into pets. Yeah, I didn't have the temperament.
And after that, Mando got him arrested and imprisoned in the scrapyard they just pulled him from. Why would he want to help Mando at all?
All right, but here's the thing. I can't get those coordinates unless I have access to an internal Imperial terminal.
Look, I know he's trying to dial the accent back a bit, but Bill Burr is a masshole, and it's really odd that there's an obvious masshole a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
There's nothing on Morak.
At this point in the series, hasn't Mando been proven wrong about existing places that aren't supposed to be there enough times that he wouldn't even bother with his argument anymore?
Fet. Punch in the coordinates to Morak.
Fet? Fet? Who the hell calls him Fet? Is his whole name too hard to say? Are they not on a first name basis after he pledged his fealty to Mando for this quest? Remember how pissed Han was when Finn called him Solo in The Force Awakens?
Wonder what they were finding in there.
Looks like Rhydonium.
You can tell that from a blurry hologram. Why does any vehicle in this universe have wheels? It's clear that hover technology exists and works on even the poorest planets like Tatooine or Jakku. Wheels would make everything more treacherous, especially if you're transporting a highly volatile resource. Imagine what the crew in Sorcerer would have done if they'd had access to hover technology. You think they'd be f***ing with that rotten bridge?
It's gonna be me going in alone. Or say goodbye to your little green friend.
Wait, how does he know what I call my vibrator? Also, Moff Gideon's had Grogu for at least a few days now. Even if it takes a while to get where he's going, they must have extracted enough blood or stool or whatever the hell they need from him along the way to do their evil shit. I'm just saying, Mando should have been moving much faster from the jump if he thinks he's actually going to rescue the kid. I'm not saying Kara couldn't handle her own against these two guys, but are Mando and Mayfeld not going to jump down and at least see if she needs any assistance? Also, more helmet punching. I don't care if these aren't Beskar, they should be at least somewhat protective, right? Otherwise, why the heck are they wearing them?
Just make sure you take out the rooftop gunners.
Hey, why does Mando sound the exact same in this helmet as his regular one? Are the voice modulators the same? Seems like there'd be at least a slight tonal disparity.
What's going on here?
Show decides we need to know the steps Mayfeld takes to understand the mechanics of this vehicle, and I assure you, we do not.
I'm taking this thing off. I can't see anything.
First off, if Miggs can't see anything, how does anyone see anything out of one of those helmets? Also, Miggs leaves this off for the rest of the episode. And even though he's ex-Imperial and stuff, troopers are supposed to wear their helmets, right? Show could not make it more obvious that they need to easily identify these two that are dressed in identical uniforms.
I don't know how you people wear those things.
That's racist.
And by you people, I do mean Mandalorians.
Still racist.
Don't worry about the Rhydonium. As long as you drive steady, you'll get us to the refinery.
Wages of Mandalorians. Also, how the heck does Mando know that? Also, when did Star Wars become obsessed with fuel sources? The Last Jedi, Solo a Star Wars story, now this unobtainium crap? Why do we care about the fuel? Oh yeah, that's definitely necessary. There's no way these assholes can see this giant transport coming their way. Also, hey, those are villagers on this planet. Human even. Yet Mando confidently explained there was nothing on this planet a few minutes ago, despite it being habitable and honestly quite pleasant.
I'm a survivor, just like you.
Another we're not so different you and me cliche? Didn't we just get this in the Michael Biehn standoff a few episodes ago?
The hell's that?
If that monitor was right in Mando's line of sight this whole time, how did he not see the pirates until they already jumped on the ship? Furthermore, if they heard the single pirate jump on this clearly, how did the real stormtroopers not hear 3 of these idiots jump on the roof just a few moments ago?
Are you seriously shooting a blaster in their Rhydonium?
Mayfeld would be excellent at TVSins. You know, these are supposed to be pirates, which means they're looking for booty, right? So why are they just straight destroying the Juggernauts instead of taking the Rhydonium or whatever else is valuable cargo? What do they get out of just blowing this stuff up?
Mayfeld, pick it up, drive faster.
And I'm sure Migs can hear this while driving rapidly down a dirt road, while inside the cab in the middle of a pirate attack. Oh, you say that there are comms in the helmets of these trooper uniforms? Well, Migs isn't wearing his, so there. This is the 3rd round of not pirates that Mando will have to fend off. We know Mando isn't going to blow up or die here, which is to say, this battle goes on for all the some time. Yeah, totally time to celebrate since these TIE fighters are nowhere close to hitting the pirates on the initial few blasts. Migs was worried about Mando's blaster fire a few seconds ago, but he's all wine and roses when the freaking heavy artillery is opening fire at the transport carrying very unstable cargo. Yeah, don't pay any attention to the thermal detonator that was thrown. Just keep moving towards it and firing away. F***ing stormtroopers.
I can't do it, okay? We have to abort. I'm sorry.
Migs is all worried about being recognized by this butthole, but what's the big deal? Even if he did recognize him as a field operative in a previous campaign, it was for the Empire, right? So he'd either get glad-handed or receive a nod of welcome at the most. Also, he went in there, showed his face, and is now acting super cagey. If dude didn't recognize him before, he'd be much more suspicious now. Helmet hair.
Facial scan complete.
What? Why would Mando's facial scan grant him access to classified Imperial data? Also, if this was going to be the case, then why did they need Mayfeld in the first place? They could have just questioned him about what to do back at the scrapyard and been on their way. Also, the heck is up with that mustache? Why even bother with a mustache if you're going to wear the helmet all the livelong day? You're telling me he manscapes this diligently but refuses to show that magnificent lip rug.
You're the tank troopers that delivered the shipment of Rhydonium.
How does this dude know that the shipment was delivered? He's been sitting here with his buddy drinking in the mess hall, and they just got here before walking straight into the room.
How about a toast to Operation Cinder?
Migs was scared to death just a few seconds ago about this dude recognizing him. But now that he knows he's not going to be recognized, his balls drop and he decides to provoke this dillhole instead of having his drink and getting the crap out of there.
The ones who died? Was it good for them?
I have to say, this scene really makes as much sense as Star-Lord punching Thanos in the face in Infinity War, which is to say it makes no sense. But I have to give it to Bill Burr for this performance. The guy has range. He's only getting more and more opportunities, so I guess I should remove a sin for this. Hang on, I just said the scene makes no sense. Add 5 more for even making me think about taking one away.
I never saw your face.
Migs, and therefore the show, has time for this.
You get the coordinates on Moff Gideon?
We did.
What's our next move?
I don't know, but it's definitely not going straight to the coordinates and rescuing the kid because that plan has a disturbing lack of side quests involved.
Soon, he will be back with me.
Letting your enemy know you're coming for them, cliché.
Is that gasoline I smell?
For some reason, you all want to wear the TVSins pitchfork M on your body. So we slapped that f***er on some new merch and threw it in the store. Posters, hoodies, socks. Click on the merch below the YouTube player or click the store link at TVSins.com.
This isn't so bad, huh? Making bucks, getting exercise, working outside.
Nay.
A.
What did Miggs say to you? Multiple Miggs in the next cell.
He said, I can smell your
I see. I myself cannot.
You gonna tell me where you're taking me?
We've got some lovely filth down here.
Not gonna need long inside, so once I get the coordinates, you guys gotta get me the hell out of there.
You get to the roof. I'll drop in and pull you out.
There's a plan in everything, kid. And I love it when a plan comes together.
Wish I could say it looked good on you, but I'd be lying.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
But you couldn't drive. Of course I can drive. Why does everyone say that? I used to drive.
I don't know how you people wear those things.
What do you mean, you people?
Get down.
What's your name, officer?
My name is Jeff.
There's a special rung in hell reserved for people who waste good scotch. Seeing as I may be rapping on the door momentarily, I must say, damn good stuff, sir.
I regret nothing!
Soon, he will be back with me.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.